The O'Connor Catholic College community that we know and love today was established in 1975. A school that is committed to educating young people with a focus on not only their academic abilities but nurturing their passions and goals beyond the classroom and fostering every student's social and emotional well-being in a well-rounded, holistic, faith-filled education. O'Connor Catholic College has a rich history with its foundations deeply embedded in the life and teachings of two iconic Catholic identities, John Baptist de La Salle and St. Angela Merici. St. Angela Merici was born in 1474 in Lombardy, Italy. She and her older sister Gianna Maria were left orphaned when she was only 15 years old. They were sent to live with their uncle in a small town of Salo. When her younger sister died suddenly without receiving the last rites of the church, Merici was left completely distressed, endlessly praying that her sister's soul rest in peace. Merici's uncle died when she was 20 years old and she returned home to live with her brothers. Soon after returning home, she successfully founded a school teaching catechism to the children in the village. It was said that while praying in the fields of Brizzato, Merici received a vision in which she was told she would found a society of virgins in Brescia. The citizens of Brescia came to regard Angela Merici as a prophet and a saint. On the 25th of November 1525, Merici gathered with 12 young women who had joined in her work in a small house in Brescia near the Church of St. Afra, where together they committed themselves in the founding of the Company of St. Ursula, placed under the protection of the patroness of medieval universities. Her goal was to elevate family life through Christian education of future wives and mothers. Merici taught her companions to serve God, but to remain in the world, teaching the girls of their neighbourhoods and to practice a religious form of life in their own homes. The members wore no special habit and took no formal religious vows. Merici wrote a rule of life for the group, which specified the practice of celibacy, poverty and obedience in the home.
– 111 years after Angela Merici's death, St. John Baptist de La Salle was born to a noble family in Reims. The oldest child to a noble family, La Salle was the canon of the Reims Cathedral at 16, after successfully completing his master's degree, focusing on classical, literary and philosophical studies. La Salle was sent to Paris to enter the seminary of Saint Sulpice. At the age of 21, both of his parents passed away, and he was forced to return to his family to educate his 4 brothers and 2 sisters. He completed his theological studies and was ordained to the priesthood at the age of 26. 2 years later, he received a doctorate in theology. At the time, most children had little hope of social and economic advancement. La Salle believed that education gave hope and opportunity for people to lead better lives with dignity and freedom. He was determined to use his own advanced education in service to those children he deemed were too often left to themselves and badly brought up. La Salle knew teachers in Reims were struggling, lacking leadership, purpose and training, and he found himself taking increasingly deliberate steps to help these small groups of men with their work. He decided to resign his canonry to devote his full attention to the establishment of schools and the training of teachers, also known as the De La Salle Brothers. They were the first Roman Catholic teaching religious institute that did not include any priests. La Salle was a pioneer for programs in training the lay teachers, while his educational innovations, including Sunday courses for working young men, one of the first institutions in France for the care of delinquents, technical schools, and secondary schools for the modern languages, arts and sciences.
St. Ursula's College was founded in 1882 by a group of exiled Ursuline nuns from Germany. Having fled England, 10 sisters responded to the invitation of Elzia Torrigiani, a Catholic bishop of Armidale at the time. The contingent sisters arrived in Armidale in September 1882 and began teaching within a week of their arrival. The college was owned and operated by the Ursuline nuns until the mid-1970s, when after almost 100 years of educating girls and providing boarding facilities for them, St. Ursula's College amalgamated with De La Salle College, becoming what is now O'Connor Catholic College. Ursulines continued to teach in O'Connor until 1998, and the Ursuline community continued living in the original building provided by Bishop Torrigiani until 2011. For over 125 years, the sisters had shared their faith and life with the people of Armidale. The De La Salle College, Armidale, was founded due to the wishes of late Cardinal Moran and under the direct patronage of the late Bishop O'Connor. The community of brothers arrived from Ireland in 1905 to establish Australia's new branch of their worldwide organisation. The all-boys school opened in January 1906 with 9 boarders and 8 day students, and was the first De La Salle college in Australia. Built on the foundation of the De La Salle brothers and the Ursuline sisters, O'Connor is a school that strives to meet the educational and welfare needs of young people, without discrimination or judgment. The school holds its ideals of faith through the values of love, compassion, justice, and a belief in human dignity of each person.